friends, it's Holly from Holly Wade Wellness, and I just wanted to talk a little bit today about why I practice yoga on my own. It is a cold, snowy day. Yesterday I grooved because why not? And today I'm not going outside, so why not do some yoga, right? And actually this is like my normal. I would rather be on the floor rolling around and stretching and opening and doing all that stuff than sitting on furniture most of the time anyway. But I do a personal practice, whether that's yoga or groove, meditating, journaling. I do those personal practices for reasons. One, it's for integrity, because I'm teaching yoga classes, so I need to also be practicing, right? Another reason is to just get in my body, see what's going on, open things up, and I can't know until I actually do it. So I can guess, like, my back's feeling a little tight, but when I start getting into poses, I can start to find the root of what's going on, and often it's not where the symptom lies. Think about how that might apply to life or to other things that we're doing. One of the last reasons that I do a yoga practice and a groove practice, and probably the biggest reason, is to test what I'm capable of. Because if I can push my boundaries in a safe space, like on a mat or on my dance floor, even if it's in my room or the living room or wherever that may be, if I'm pushing myself past the limits that I think I'm capable of and actually proving to myself that I'm capable of more, that just filters into my everyday life. So as an example, things that I would never teach, let me be crystal clear on this, I would never teach the two poses that I'm going to show you in a class. Well, unless they're athletes or they're more advanced. But in my regular classes, I'm not going to teach crow, which is a balance pose, arm balances, which are kind of my thing right now. So crow pose is a balance this way. One of my favorites. And then the other one is a variation of that. And this is the one I'm like all over right now just because it's like rock star. So watch me fall on my butt doing it now in front of you all, but hey, that's okay. And there we go. And in all honesty, on both of those poses, I couldn't get into them when I was thinking about them. It took practice. I just show up on my mat and just commit to doing it over and over and over again. I had to be okay with falling and failing and getting up and doing it again. And that, again, is just a practice of life. It's like why we, that's how we get good at something. It's by that act of actually practicing it and showing up and doing it again until we get it. When I got both of those, it was when I got out of my head. It was like one day I realized where my center was. I used my center and found my balance, and it was like, boom, done. Which I think is just really kind of cool, and it's exhilarating when we hit that. And I don't know about you, but I've also had those moments where I do it, and I'm like, yes! I'm looking around, and there's no one there to celebrate that with. Fun times. But it's, it's that inner victory, the moral victory. So, I challenge you just to see what you might be capable of. To get past this thing up here, the, ooh, I'm not flexible, ooh, I'm not strong, ooh, I can't do X, Y, or Z. Because I bet you can. If you just start to take little steps and practice and practice and practice, let yourself suck, and just give yourself permission to be really bad until you get really good. That's the only way that we actually improve. Oh, yeah, the second pose is a bit challenging. Thanks, Joe. But it's a lot of fun when you get there. And the key on it is squeeze those inner thighs. Like just pinch your arm with those inner thighs, and then you got it. Press into those arms. So it's a lot of fun. So thanks for hopping on, and I will see you all later.